I'm Evan, Head of Engineering for RMSTATOR. I have something very cool to show you. We're really excited to announce this. This is our new split stator system for the Can-Am. It fits the Can-Am Maverick and Outlander, and we'll have the whole year range on our listing here, but it's 2012 or so and up. So a lot of years that this fits. We did all of our own testing, prototyping, and development on our 2014 Can-Am Maverick 1000R. It's a really nice system. It improves reliability and output from your charging system. So we've had our split technology available for Polaris applications for the RZR, Ranger, Sportsman for 4 or 5 years now. And it's a very unique technology and it's very interesting. The idea for our split system is that we take a stock style stator, so the same size. We use our edge core, which is extremely thin stator laminations that can act like a radiator and help pull heat away from the windings. And then we use 2 separate 3-phase windings. So think of it as 2 separate stators wound onto 1 stator core. Okay, then we have those run out to 2 separate voltage regulators. I'll explain why there's no connectors here in a second. So the idea behind this is that we can improve reliability by splitting the stator windings into 2 separate isolated stators on 1 core. And we can, by changing the windings to our own unique winding configuration, we can also get more power out of the original system. Then the reliability side of the system is that we split output from each half of the stator to a separate voltage regulator. Now, when we're dealing with these big modern side-by-sides and ATVs, they have extremely powerful charging systems. Trying to run 650 watts or more through a single voltage regulator is just a bad idea. There's no overhead, they're barely rated to handle that, and they're running at their max capacity all the time. And this leads to regulator failures. So, on our new split systems, we can add more power overall, but we can split that power output between 2 separate voltage regulators, each running well below its maximum ability, and we get much increased reliability and more power output overall. So really cool, relatively simple idea, cool concept, and it works really well. So for the Can-Am, we have our new system launching. It'll be available very soon. I don't have a production part here to show yet. Our new production parts are really nice. They're white coated. They look really unique. They have a slightly different harness and different connectors. I don't have one here, and I wanted to get this video done to show people what's coming up. So I'm showing an early hand-built in-house prototype, and I did not have, we had a different connector setup in testing. So this is a great reference for you to look at and understand the idea. But you can see this is a rough stator. This is hand wound, hand epoxied to protect it, and this thing's been through hours and hours of brutal testing. So it's a great example, but it's not what our production part will look like. They'll be much nicer, obviously. So the Can-Am system is really cool. It increases the stock system at 650 watts up to 850 watts with a bolt-in stator. No difference in installation between our stator and the original. Has the original type of grommet. Everything's plug and play, very easy install, just like your original. We also include the stator cover gasket, so you have everything you need to seal the stator cover back up, so no problem there. Okay, and from the stator, you'll have your 2 separate outputs. We have 2 separate wiring looms, and these are what needs to go to each of the regulators. We have the kit available with our premium REVOLT voltage regulator. This is hands down best regulator on the market, lifetime warranty, and it is absolutely the one I would go with. We did tons of our testing in the prototype phase with these. We also include our CNC aluminum red anodized series regulators at a lower price point. So that's a great option as well. So very easy wiring install, and you can see the video how everything plugs in, but your connector on the stator output will plug right into the connector on the harness for the stator. And you will have your ring terminal connections for the battery. You'll have a red wire and a black wire that'll go right to the battery terminals. Very simple. And then you will have mating connectors to the regulator on the other end of the harness. And these are keyed and plugged right in. So very easy install, really excellent system. I want you to check it out, and it's going to be available very soon. Thanks for watching.